beautiful people of the internet. My name is Maggie, and if you're new here, make sure to click that big red subscribe button and make sure to leave a like down below. So today is a rather simple video, but I feel like it's a crucial one that has to be on this channel, and I wanted to make this for all of you out there that still haven't shifted. Personally, I haven't shifted yet, but I've been very close. So I decided to share some tips with you guys that have helped me in my journey and tips that helped other people on the internet to shift. I hope you enjoy this and that you find this video helpful. So let's get started. The first thing that I wanted to say that there are no rules for shifting. You are the one that makes your own rules. You don't have to follow anyone's advice, anyone's rules, any methods, nothing. You can shift without even trying to. It's about you and about your mindset. Because we shift every day. We don't use any methods to shift in our daily lives. We just don't notice it because it's so natural to us. But now that you are trying to shift, when you think that there's like a certain way to do it, or you think that there's some rules, some methods, whatever, you're constantly worrying that, oh, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this right? Oh my god, I didn't shift because I did this instead of doing that. No, it's not how it works. It's all about you and what you think is going to make you shift. So stop worrying about whatever people say in the community, about anything that anyone says, essentially. Methods are there to help you shift because they help you visualize better, and I love using methods because it makes me concentrate on my DR. But if you don't like using methods, you absolutely don't need them. Or like any other tips, like raising your vibration. Raising your vibration is not going to make you shift. You can shift without raising your vibration because whether you have a high vibration or not, you still can shift. It's good to have a positive vibe, but you don't need that, you know? Like, if you're feeling fine and you're doubting yourself because, oh my god, I didn't do this to raise my vibration. No, don't get influenced by all the things that you see, because I've seen this in many tips and advices for shifting, and vibration is really not necessary. So you shouldn't stress about things like that. Shifting is up to you and you make the rules. You're the god here, okay? Okay. I hope you understand this because it's really important. I really want to spread awareness of this. There are no rules to shifting. Anyone can shift. You can shift. I can shift. My sister over in the other room can shift, because there's no rules and no limitations. So yeah, I hope you understand this. The second thing is building up your belief. I mean, this is not essential. You don't have to believe it fully to shift, but I found it quite motivating just looking at stories on Amino or Reddit of people who have shifted, telling their stories, how they did it. It just kind of makes you more excited about the process because you know what's awaiting for you. So yeah, definitely raise your belief and just get excited about the process because it's really exciting. And yeah, that was the second tip. Building up your beliefs comes hand in hand with getting rid of limiting beliefs. This might be quite hard. I feel like it's helpful to just realize and tell yourself, yes, I might not fully believe this, I know, but I'm going to shift. And this is not stopping me from shifting. I've seen people who, when they decided this, when they acknowledge that they might not fully believe in shifting, have shifted afterwards, after acknowledging that. So it could be helpful for you to just acknowledge, yes, I might not be a full believer in shifting. I believe it, but part of my mind could not believe it, and that's perfectly fine because it's not stopping me from shifting. You just have to acknowledge that and affirm. Affirming is really important when trying to get rid of limiting beliefs. I mean, affirming is just good in general. It's pure manifestation. Shifting is also kind of a manifestation and goes hand in hand with the law of assumption, because when you're trying to shift, you're essentially trying to convince your subconscious mind that it is possible and that you can do it. And by affirming, you can just affirm throughout the day, I have shifted, or I can shift effortlessly, I've already shifted, I love shifting to my desired reality. Things like that will just impress your subconscious mind eventually, which will make you shift. I mean, you don't have to do it, as I said, there's no rules, but I find it really helpful to just repeat those affirmations on a loop throughout the day, or just listen to subliminals, which is another one of my tips that I'll talk about a bit later. But just affirming, really good. This is one of my main tips that I do that really helps me just get really close to shifting and raising my belief in it. So as I said, listening to subliminals and or binaural beats can also really help you with shifting, especially while you're trying to shift. The other night I was listening to these binaural beats, I will link them down below, and it just worked miracles. I saw white light for the first time, and my eye right here was twitching like crazy. It was pretty cool, but I couldn't shift because my computer just started blowing up with messenger notifications, so I kind of got out of the trance. But subliminals and binaural beats definitely help me just concentrate on my thoughts and on visualizing the desired reality. I recommend 10 out of 10. But also make sure that you're listening to good subliminals, because I know it's rare, but there still might be some people that could be spreading like bad subliminal messages. So make sure before you listen to them, make sure that they are safe and that a lot of people use them, and comment on them. I could link down some of the subliminals I like to use down below, so make sure to check them out. Moving on to the next tip. Stop saying that you want to shift. Like, stop bragging to your friends, being like, oh my god, I want to shift so badly, but I don't know why I can't. Oh my god, I wish I could shift. No, stop right there. By doing this, you're just affirming the fact that you're not able to shift and that you haven't shifted yet. So what this creates, it's also linked to affirmations and the law of assumption and manifesting. But what this creates is that your mind is just gonna be like, oh yeah, I can't shift. It's just telling your mind, like your subconscious, that you cannot shift, which will just delay the process a little bit. But instead, what you can do is, when talking about shifting, just be like, oh yeah, I have shifted, or like, I am definitely shifting tonight, or stuff like, I am always shifting. Shifting is easy, as I said. Just affirm your positive shifting affirmations, but instead of saying I wish I could shift or like I'm trying to shift, just switch them for like you talking in the past tense. So I have shifted, shifting was easy for me, and things like that. My next tip is to stay hydrated throughout the day. I know this is a really overspoken one. Everyone talks about this, but it is very important, because just staying hydrated in general shouldn't be like promoted. You should be you should know this already, but it's very healthy for your mind, for your body. Staying hydrated is just really good, and it will help you with shifting, because shifting is very harsh on your mind and on your subconscious mind. So it'll just help you feel less dizzy, and yeah, just drink water, it's good for you. But my next point, do not drink a liter of water right before going to sleep and like trying to shift. Because I know I just said that staying hydrated is good, but not right before going to sleep. I don't know about you, but if I drink right before going to bed, and if I try shifting, but then suddenly I feel the urge to pee, I'll have to get up and go to the toilet. I will not be able to like concentrate on shifting. I don't know if I'm just that skeptical or if it's just me, but if I drink water before sleeping or like shifting, I know that I will not be able to shift or sleep afterwards. I'd have to go to the toilet like 5 times before I fall asleep. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to drink right before going like sleeping or shifting. So yeah, drink water throughout the day, but not right before going to sleep. My next tip is also a very popular one, but also really good one, is meditating / relaxing before shifting. And this is really obvious. It just helps you clear your mind, relax, just get you in a really good relaxed state before trying to shift. Because sometimes we're stressed. We're humans, we come back from school, from work, whatever, and we just try to shift. But if we have a lot of on our mind, and if it's really overloaded, it can kind of slow down the process. So just clearing your mind, clearing your conscious and subconscious can be very good, it can have a really positive effect on your mind, not just for shifting in general. Meditating is really good. For me, it has helped me relieve my anxiety and stress. It helps with shifting because it helps you also forget about all of the stressful things that maybe happen during the day, or like your assignments that you have due. So yeah, meditating and relaxing is always good before shifting. My next tip is also a very overhyped one, but very important, and it is taking breaks. It will just help you de-stress your mind as well, because shifting can be very overloading for your mind and it can make you really tired. I tried shifting yesterday, and today I'm still feeling how tired my mind is just from that one shifting session. You can try shifting a few days one after another, but then try taking like a week of break. Like, you don't have to take breaks at all, but I feel like it just makes your mind clearer, and it just really helps for me personally. There's no specific time for taking breaks. You can just make up your own like schedule for shifting. It's different for everyone. Just listen to your body. It's always best to listen to your mind, to your body, and do what is best for you. Another tip that I have to share with you guys is, don't mention shifting to people like friends, family that will not believe in it, or that will just think you're crazy. I mean, even if you're a strong believer, that can very discourage you from shifting again. If your family just says, oh yeah, it's not possible, what are you talking about? Or like your friends could just make fun of you and you'll feel really bad afterwards, and you just like stop wanting to do it, you know? It's very discouraging and very sometimes can be humiliating when you tell your friends and they just make fun of you, you know? It's never a good time, but you can avoid it by just not telling them, and share it with your friends on Amino or like Reddit or YouTube instead. And also, I just wanted to mention, don't make this hard for yourself. Each person takes a different time to shift. Like, it happens naturally for some other people have to spend more time on it. It can take months, weeks, days, or like some people are able to shift on their first try. Whatever you see, whatever you try, don't get discouraged, because shifting is real. You can shift, everyone can shift. And there's no rules to it. It's really a natural process. So please, I've seen some people in my comments getting discouraged. Please don't get discouraged. You got this. I believe in you. Everyone believes in you. The whole shifting community believes in you. Don't make it hard for yourself. Take it easy. Understand that it takes time for everyone to shift. Like, not for everyone, but a lot of people take their time. They're not able to do it on the first try. They're not able to do it in the first week or month. So just stay positive about this. You will eventually shift. Because if you make it hard for yourself, it will be even more difficult to shift, because it will become like a kind of like an assignment, you know? You just try to do it, try, and you're just being hard on yourself. You're like, oh my god, I have to shift because I haven't shifted yet. Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing this right? Am I doing what? No, just take it easy. Understand that you're in charge. You make the rules, and that you will shift. In fact, you have already shifted. Just stay groovy about it. Stay zen about it. I know it's kind of difficult. It can be difficult. You can feel very down about it, but I promise you there's no reason to. And if you have any questions or like any struggles, just feel free to post them down below in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram. I'll link it down below as well. So yeah, I really hope these tips helped. They personally have really helped me with just like setting my mindset to be more positive about shifting, and yeah, I just have like a very different outlook on it that I had when I first started. So yeah, I hope this helped. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Have a wonderful rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this, and stay groovy. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!